Hey, good afternoon, Saints fans and who that's. Dennis Allen said it best. When you start believing that you're the best, you start getting your butt whooped. So, Bob, the Saints are down 17-0. How do you feel?
About how I look. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is the most putrid half of Saints football that we have seen since at least the Chargers game. There is not a single player that looks like they have shown up to this game, and it should make every New Orleans Saints fan sick right now. I realize that there's a second half yet to play. There's still a whole lot of game to go, and we have seen this group, this squad, come back from more than 17-0 before. But my God, I mean, how could you come to the armpit of the nation in Pennsylvania and play like an armpit? This is just completely ridiculous. They're getting out coached, outsmarted, out physicaled, out everything. I'm waiting for this team to actually get off of the plane and show up because they haven't done it yet. Yeah, they should be embarrassed with themselves.
Okay. Well, look, the Saints are being outplayed on both sides, offensively as well as defensively. It looks like the New Orleans Saints offense cannot get into any type of rhythm. It doesn't seem like Sean Payton is allowing Taysom Hill to be Taysom Hill, to be able to make those plays with his legs. He's containing him, making him a pocket passer when you usually make a guy something that he's not. He usually does not perform as well, right? So you guys, if y'all have any comments or thoughts, let us know. Bob, talk about the Saints defense. Right now, they have a lot.
What defense?
Okay. They have allowed over 100 yards rushing. The passing game, they're not tackling well. They're not effectively creating any havoc for him to, when I talk about him, Hurts to be away from his game plan. It looks like they're executing on all phases for the Eagles. So what do you do? How do you turn this around? Because the passion is not there.
Hey, well, yeah, that's it. I mean, you turn to your leaders. You turn to your Cam Jordans and your Demario Davises to light a fire under these guys' asses and show up to play. Because it starts on the defensive side anyway. It starts with the very last thing that you said. The Saints are not creating havoc up front, and that has been the way that they have gone on to this streak. They're getting their butts kicked, at the line of scrimmage. They aren't getting any push in the pass rush. They aren't making Jalen Hurts feel uncomfortable at all. And they're getting whipped in the running game. They can't tackle. They're not playing gap responsibility well. And in the open field, they look like a bunch of junior high kids.
Well, not only that, man, I just don't understand the game plan right now. And it doesn't look like Sean Payton is comfortable allowing Taysom Hill to be more of a runner. And I thought this is one of the keys that could have helped the Saints in this game. Why?
Your guess is as good as mine, Kyle, because the one thing about Philadelphia's defense, we knew that they had a very physical and very dangerous defensive line. And, oh, by the way, Saints offensive line, you might want to block. Just a suggestion. But the Eagles have had all kinds of trouble against mobile quarterbacks this year. Lamar Jackson rushed for over 100 yards. Daniel Jones had several big runs against them for the New York Giants in two different matchups this year. And so we thought that would be part of the Taysom Hill game plan today, and it hasn't been. And Taysom Hill, I don't care how well he's played the last most of the last 3 weeks, he's still not a pocket passer. Right. He's not the kind of guy that you can ask to get rid of the ball on time in a timing-based offense. Because even the completions that we have seen today, they've been behind Kamara and behind Michael Thomas, and haven't given those two guys a chance to make a bigger game with the ball in their hand. And then the interception, I know it went off of Kamara's hands, but that was because Taysom held on to the ball too long, and the timing of that play was blown up in the first place.
Okay. All right. Well, good, good. Look, man, it's nothing good we can really say about this first half for the New Orleans Saints. How do you correct it on the offensive side? Do you allow him to be the rusher? Do you go to Jameis Winston? Do you have any answers at this moment?
Well, first, the Saints have to get a defensive stop, coming out in the second half because Philadelphia, I believe, gets the opening kickoff. After that, I do think you stick with Taysom for at least a drive. But if the Saints go 3 and out or get very little going, then you need to consider going to Jameis Winston because if you fall behind by any more or much more time goes off of the clock without you yourself, the Saints getting another score on the board, you have to junk the running game. And again, we know that Taysom Hill is not a 50 pass a game guy. So you need to get a spark by putting your own backup, Jameis Winston, in. Other than that, Kamara has made some plays in the running game, and I like the only thing that you could say positive about this Saints game plan is it does look like that they planned on getting Alvin Kamara more heavily involved. So you turn to your stars in the second half. You see if Jared Cook can make a play down the field. You target Michael Thomas. You get the ball out of your hands quickly, Taysom Hill, and you keep feeding the ball to Kamara and see what he can do in the open field.
Okay, right now Kamara is 5 for 28 yards. Murray 3 for 11 yards. Taysom Hill is 11 of 15 for 65 yards with a interception and a passer rating of 53.5. And Michael Thomas 5 catches, 39 yards. Alvin Kamara 3, 21. Emmanuel Sanders sighting 2 of 11. So, but I couldn't understand with Sanders. He needed to pick up the first down, but he decides to drop down to avoid getting hit. Right in a game like this, every yard, every inch really counts. So, I just want to say this: yes, the Saints can turn it around. They're fortunate that the score is not 24-0 or 20-0 at this time, right? They can be able to come back. They can, they have the offense, they have the talent to be able to do so. But right now, you are allowing a rusher on 8 carries to just have an 82-yard. I couldn't understand the tackling on that play, Bob. It was just horrendous. It looks like he had no effort whatsoever. Now, I'm going to say one thing. Trey Hendrickson has been playing lights out, but he's not playing the RPO well. He's not containing. He's not being able to – I think he's over-pursuing. So I wonder if they're going to make a change and allow to see Davenport a little bit more. Now, Hurts is 12 of 21, so he's not really lighting it up, but he has been effective with his 129 yards passing and TD to Nelson Aguilar. Any last thoughts?
Not that we can print and have on a PG-ish show, Kyle. And I apologize. I tried to control my language and my temper the best I could, viewers. Just be thankful you're not in the Rose household right now. There's not things flying yet, but we still have a half to go.
Yeah, we still have half to go. You guys have some good comments. And I really believe that the Saints have started to look ahead and they started to read their own press. And usually when that happens, bad things usually happen in the next games. All right. Now, not Nelson Aguilar, whatever his name is. Whoever it is, he caught a touchdown, and it's against us. So, excuse me. All right. And Jason Williams, that's BS. Yes, there's a lot of BS out there right now. Let's be for real. The Saints are not playing well, but it's always another half, and things can turn around. You can follow Bob Rose how?
Bob Rose, BOBROSE on Facebook, and at BobbyR2613 over on Twitter, and obviously all of my work through SI.com and the SI team page at the Saints News Network with you, Kyle Mosley, John Hendricks, Carla Antoine, and Brendan Boylan.
Yeah. And thank you for checking me on Nelson Aguilar. It was another one who looks just like him and has played like him, but he's playing very well today, and that's Alshon Jeffrey with his touchdown against Marshawn Lattimore. All right. Go to si.com to follow us. And also you can go to saints.media. That's www.saints.media. Follow us on @SaintsNews on Twitter, Facebook, as well as Instagram. I'm Kyle T. Mosley. We will have a recap show as well. So stay tuned, be there, and make sure Bob Rose does not swear. Take care. Bye.